वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। हरे कृष्णा। आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज हम श्रीमद् भागवतम कैंटो फर्स्ट चैप्टर 13 धृतराष्ट्र क्विट्स होम श्लोका 19, 20 एंड 21 समझने की कोशिश करेंगे। प्रतिक्रिया न यस्य इह
प्रतिक्रिया न यस्य इह
कुतश्चित् करिचित् प्रभो
कुतश्चित् कर्हिचित् प्रभो
सः एष भगवान् कालः
स एष भगवान् कालः
सर्वेषां न समागतः
सर्वेषां नः समागतः
येन चैव विपन्नः अयम्
येन च एव विपन्नायाम्
प्राणैः प्रियतमैः अपि
प्राणैः प्रियतमः अपि
जनः सद्य वियुज्येत
जनः सद्य वियुज्येत
किम उत अन्यैः धन आदिभिः
किम उतानि ईधन आदिभिः
किम उत अन्यैः धन आदिभिः
किम उत अन्यैः धन आदिभिः
पितृ भ्रातृ सुहृत् पुत्रा
पितृभातृसुहृत्पुत्रा
हताः ते विगतं वयम्
हतः ते विगतं वयम्
आत्मा च जरया ग्रस्तः
आत्मा च जरया ग्रस्तः
परगेहम् उपाससे
परगेहम् उपास्यसे
प्रतिक्रिया न यस्य इह
प्रतिक्रिया न यस्य इह
कुतश्चित् करिचित् प्रभो
कुतश्चित् कर्हिचित् प्रभो
स एष भगवान् कालः
स एष भगवान् कालः
सर्वेषां न समागतः
सर्वेषां नः समागतः
येन च एव विपन्नः अयम्
येन च एव विपन्न अयम्
प्राणैः प्रियतमैः अपि
प्राणैः प्रियतमः अपि
जनः सद्य वियुज्येत
जनः सद्य वियुज्येत
किम उत अन्यैः धन आदिभिः
किम उतन्यैः धन आदिभिः
पितृ भ्रातृ सुहृत्पुत्रा
पितृभ्रातृसुहृत्पुत्रा
हताः ते विगतं वयम्
हतः ते विगतं वयम्
आत्मा च जरया ग्रस्तः
आत्मा च जरया ग्रस्तः
परगेहम् उपाससे
परगेहम् उपाससे
प्रतिक्रिया न यस्य इह कुतश्चित् करिचित् प्रभो स एष भगवान् कालः सर्वेषां न समागतः येन चैव विपन्नो अयं प्राणैः प्रियतमैः अपि जनः सद्य वियुज्येत किम उत अन्यैः धनादिभिः प्रियतम वयम् आत्मा च जरयाग्रस्तः परगेहम् उपाससे।
प्रतिक्रिया न
प्लीज रीड
यस्य
प्रभु जी।
इह कुतश्चित् कर्हिचित् प्रभो स एष भगवान् कालः सर्वेषां न समागतः येन च एव विपन्नः अयं प्राणः प्रियतमः अपि जनः सद्य वियुज्येत किम किम उत अन्यः धन आदिभिः पितृभातृसुहृत्पुत्रा हतः ते विगतं वयम् आत्मा च जरया ग्रस्त परगेह गेहम उपाससे।
कृपा में सीता माता जी।
थैंक यू मदर। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।
प्रतिक्रिया न यस्य इह कुसाचित् करिचित् करिचित् प्रभु सः ईसा भगवान् काला सर्वेषां न समगता येन येन चै अभिपन्ना अयं प्रणयं प्रियतम अपि अधिभिः
Purport by the Srila Prabhupada.
पितृभद्र सुगिता आत्मना च जरसैव परगेहम् उपासया. Thank you, Mataji.
Translation and purport by the Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This 1 minute. This frightful situation cannot be remedied any person in this material world. My Lord, it is the Supreme Personality of Godhead at eternal time, Kal, that has approached us all. Whoever is under the influence of Supreme Kal, eternal time, must surrender his most dear life. And what to speak of other things such as wealth, honor, children, land, and home. Your father, brother, well-wisher, and sons are all dead and passed away. You yourself have expended the major portion of your life. Your body is now overtaken by invalidity, and you are living in the home of another. Purport by the Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hey, Bhagwan. There is no superpower which can check the cruel hands of death. No one wants to die. However acute the source of bodily suffering may be, even in the days of so-called scientific advancement of knowledge, there is no remedial measure either for old age or for death. Old age is the notice of the arrival of death served by cruel time, and no one can refuse to accept either summon calls or the supreme judgment of eternal time. This is explained before Dhritarashtra because he might ask Vidura to find out some remedial measure for the imminent fearful situation, as he had ordered many times before ordering. However, Vidura informed Dhritarashtra that there was no remedial measure by anyone or from any source in this material world, and because there is no such thing in the material world, death is identical with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as it is said by the Lord Himself in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita 10.34. Death cannot be checked by anyone or from any source within this material world. Death cannot be checked by anyone or Hiranyakashipu wanted to be immortal and underwent a severe type of penance by which the whole universe trembled, and Brahma himself approached him to dissuade Hiranyakashipu from such a severe type of penance. Hiranyakashipu asked Brahma to award him the blessings of immortality, but Brahma said that he himself was subject to death even in the topmost planet. So how could he award him the benediction of immortality? So there is death even in the topmost planet of this universe. And what to speak of other planets which are far inferior in quality to Brahmaloka, the residing planet of Brahma. Wherever there is the influence of eternal time, there is this set of tribulation, namely birth, disease, old age, and death, and all of them are invincible. A great Indian scientist busy in the plan making business was suddenly called by invincible eternal time while going to attend a very important meeting of the planning commission, and he had to surrender his life, wife, children, house, land, wealth, etc. During the political upsurge in India and its division into Pakistan and Hindustan, so many rich and influential Indians had to surrender life, property, and honor due to the influence of time. And there are hundreds and thousands of examples like that all over the world, all over the universe. which are all effects of the influence of time. Therefore, the conclusion is that there is no powerful living being within the universe who can overcome the influence of time. Many poets have written verses lamenting the influence of time. Many devastations have taken place over the universes due to the influence of time, and no one could check them by any means. Even in our daily life, so many things come and go in which we have no hand, but we have to suffer or tolerate them without remedial measure. That is the result of time. The king is reminded of his precarious condition, influenced by cruel time and by his past experience. He should have been more intelligent to see what was going to happen to his own life. His father, Vichitravirya, died long ago when he and his younger brother were all little children, and it was due to the care and kindness of Bhishmadeva that they were properly brought up. Then again, his brother Pandu died also. Then in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, his 100 sons and his grandsons all died, along with all other well-wishers like Bhishmadeva, Dronacharya, Karna, and many other kings and friends. So he had lost all men and money, and now he was living at the mercy of his nephew, whom he had put into troubles of various types. And despite all these reverses, he thought that he would prolong his life more and more. Vidura wanted to point out to Dhritarashtra that everyone has to protect himself by his action and the grace of the Lord. One has to execute his duty faithfully, depending for the result on the supreme authority. No friend, no children, no father, no brother, no state, and no one else can protect a person who is not protected by the supreme Lord. One should therefore seek the protection of the supreme Lord, for the human form of life is meant for seeking that protection. Dhritarashtra was warned of his precocious condition more and more by the following words. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवाञ्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांच। नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात देश तारिणे। वांछा कल्पतरुभे च कृपा सिंधुभे एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण। We try to understand shloka number 19 to 21. uh, they describe about how the Yudhishthir Maharaj taking care of the Dhritarashtra, and how in Kurukshetra all Dhritarashtra's son and grandsons died, but he living with the Yudhishthir Maharaj, he can't understand coming the situation. So Vidura telling him how the uh, situation coming, and so for if he not going up from this home, then he minded in this material world, and so for the um, bhakti, he instruct him. Prabhuji will tell us in detail. Hare Krishna. Vancha
Hare
kalpatarubhya
Krishna.
kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam
पावनेभ्यो
Vaishnavabhyam.
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण उवाच मृत्युहरः च अहम् अमुद्भव च भविष्यताम् कीर्तिः श्रीवाक्यनारीणां स्मृति मेधा धृति क्षमा। So Krishna is saying, I am all devouring death, and I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. And he additionally says that among women I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. So the fact is, as soon as a man is born, he dies at every moment. And the only truth for any living being in material world is death. So death is devouring every living entity, every moment. But it is the last stroke which we are calling death itself. That death is Krishna. Even in medical science, we know that the cells regenerate. All the cells in the body get replaced periodically. So this is the eternal fact. This is a frightful situation, and it cannot be remedied by any person in this material world. So Vidurji is telling Dhritarashtra that Supreme Personality of Godhead as eternal time Kala, he has approached us all. And whoever is under the influence of Supreme Kal, that is eternal time, must surrender his dearmost life. So, what to speak of other things like wealth, honor, children, land, home? In fact, Dhritarashtra had already experienced it. So, he tells, dear brother, O king, father, brother, well wishers, sons, they are all dead and passed away. And moreover, whatever was your lifespan, you have expended the major portion of it. Your body is now old, overtaken by invalidity. And worst of all, you are now living in the home of another person. So please understand this science. All living entities undergo six basic changes. They are born, they grow, they remain for some time, they reproduce, they dwindle, and finally they vanish. And there is no superior power which can check the cruel hands of death. Ideally, no one wants to die. However, acute the source of bodily sufferings may be, but still, death is certain. If you remember, a couple of months ago, I had shared one animated video clip. So there was this Lakhpati Seth who was very, very rich. And one day, the Yamdutas came and take him away. And he went in front of Yamraj. And he said, Ki, why am I here? And then Yamraj asks his bookkeeper, please tell why is he here? And then the bookkeeper slowly comes and tells Yamraj, Prabhu, mistake ho gaya. Instead of some other person, we have got this person. Now Yamraj is in a very difficult position what to do and how to tell this. And Lakhpatiya Seth, he overhears it and then, you made a mistake. How did you do it? Now you have to remedy it. So Yamraji says, okay, what should I do? So he said, next time before I am brought here, you should give me minimum 3 warnings that my time is over. So Yamraji said, okay, then it is okay. No issues. Tathastu. And then Lakpatiya Seth is sent back in his body. He wakes up. And now he remembers. So he knows before he is going to die, he is going to be told that his death is approaching. So immediately he colors his hair black. He does good maintenance of the body. He purchases bigger house and he is busy living lavishly. So slowly the hairs become more and more white and he makes them, dyes them more and more black. Then one day he finds that his teeth is broken. So he says, okay, I have got no letters from Yamraji. I am going to get 3 messages. So I'm still going to live. So he goes to the best of the dentists and gets imported implants done. New teeth. Then after some time his vision diminishes. And he thinks, still there is no message from Yamraji. So I'm still going to live. So he goes to the best of the ophthalmologists, gets his eyes operated, does laser surgeries. And then one day all of a sudden he gets heart attack. And he's in the hospital bed. He tells the doctors, do whatever expenses you want to do. I'm going to be leaving, so don't worry. I'll give you everything. And then all of a sudden the Yamdutas come and they take him away. And he's brought in front of Yamraj. And he tells Yamraj, Yamrajji, what is this? You had promised me you will give me messages before I am going to be dying. So Yamrajji said, dear Lakpati, I had sent you the messages, but it is you who have not understood them. So he said, how is it? He said, your hair became white. That was my first message. That now your time is about to end. Then your teeth fell. That was another message that very soon your time is going to be up. You lost your vision. That was one more message that now there's nothing left in this material world to see and enjoy. And then you got the heart attack, which was the final message from my side. Now please concentrate on Harinam. But then you didn't listen to any of the messages. I kept my side of the bargain. It is you who missed. And exactly similar is the situation which is happening with Dhritarashtra. Old age is the notice of the arrival of death, which is served by cruel time. And no one can refuse to accept either summon calls or supreme judgment of eternal time. And there is no remedial measure by anyone, any top source in the material world. Because death is identical with Krishna. It cannot be checked by anyone, it cannot be controlled by any source. There are so many people who tried to become immortal. Hiranyakashipu, we know his story, and we read it in the purport. Brahmaji says even he is not immortal. How can he give the benediction of immortality? So wherever there is influence of time, there is set tribulations of birth, old age, disease, and death, and all are invincible. There are hundreds and thousands of examples. Rich people, at the time, because of the influence of time, they have to surrender life, property, honor. And this happens all over the universe. We have seen the Titanic tragedy. We have seen the India-Pakistan partition. We have seen the tsunamis which occurred. So there is no one within this universe who can overcome this influence of time. And hence, in fact, poets write lamenting the influence of time. So, in our daily life also, so many things come and go. And we have to suffer. You have to tolerate them. This is again a result of time. So this precarious condition, we have to understand. We have got our own experiences. We have seen our elders, our relatives, our friends, our colleagues. So we have to be more intelligent to see what is going to happen with our life also. We have seen people losing money, living at the mercy of others. And Dhritarashtra was one of them. He had put Yudhishthir to so many troubles, and yet he was living at the mercy of the same nephew. And still he was expecting that he would prolong his life more and more. Ideally, everyone has to protect himself by his action and the grace of the Lord. So if we execute our duty faithfully and depend upon the result of the Supreme Personality of God, then we have little opportunity. Because we cannot overcome Kala. But Krishna, he can. So if we seek the protection of Krishna, then we are safe. The human form of life actually is meant for seeking that protection. See, Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita also, 11th chapter. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kalah Asmi Lokakshaya Kruta Pravruddha Lokan Samahatum Iha Pravrutta Ruteha Pi Tvam Na Bhavishyanti Sarve Yah Avastita Pratyeni Ikeshu Yodha. So Krishna said, time I am the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people. With the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. Same thing is mentioned about the supreme truth destroying everything, even Brahmanas in Katha Upanishad. Yasya Brahma cha kshatram cha ubhe bhavat odanah mrityu yasya upeshchanam ka iha vedayatra saham. So Arjuna was not in favor of fight and he thought it was better not to fight. But then in reply, Krishna is saying that even if he did not fight, every one of them would be destroyed, for that was his plan. If Arjuna stopped fighting, they would die in another way. That could not be checked, even if he did not fight. In fact, they were already dead. So time is destruction, and all manifestations are to be vanquished by the desire of Krishna. This is the law of nature. Unfortunately, Dhritarashtra was not understanding it, and Vidurji is now trying to explain Dhritarashtra this particular effect of time. And instead of wasting on that, he should utilize it for getting the ultimate objective of our life, which is Krishna Prem. Hare Krishna.